Hi friends! Today we are going to make cloud slime because we're learning about clouds today. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you need in just a moment. But first I'll tell you that my name is Cindy and I am one of the children's librarians at Portland Public Library in Portland, Maine. Are you ready? Here are the things you will need. A bowl, baking soda, fluffy shaving cream, contact lens solution that has boric acid in it. Food coloring. I'm planning on using green today. 2/3 of a cup of white Elmer's glue. I've pre-measured everything today to make it easier. 1/4 of a cup of water. Measuring cups and measuring teaspoons. Plastic spoons and a spatula for scraping items into your bowl while you make slime. We're going to start by mixing our glue, scraping it right into the bowl. Make sure you get it all. Your baking soda, which I have pre-measured in here, I want to get it all. And your water. And then you stir it up. Until it's fully mixed. Next, we're going to add our shaving cream, which I have pre-mixed. Look how fluffy it is. Scrape it all in. And then mix it in until it's all mixed in and fluffy. Now we're going to add just a couple of drops of green food coloring, maybe like 3. And we'll see if that's good enough for our color. Maybe another one. You have to decide what works for you. It's very pretty, but maybe even one more. Then it will be really green. I'll show you what it looks like. Our final step is going to be to add the contact lens solution, and we have to do 1.5 tablespoons of contact solution. There's one. Let me find the half measuring. This is the 1/2 tablespoon. And it may not work on the first try. We may have to add more, so you can keep it out. And then we mix it up and it will start to gel, start to turn into slime, as you can see. See, it's starting to stick together like that, starting to turn into slime. And you'll know when it's done, when it starts separating from the bowl and you can start kneading it yourself. So we should probably add some more, and I'm going to go by another 1/2 tablespoon. Just from experience, I know that this is probably going to need some more. But it's getting there. Still closer, look at that. It's starting to slime. We're going to put in another 1/2 tablespoon. Pour it in there. Keep on mixing. And look at that. Friends, we have cloud slime. We've made a cloud. Look how pretty that is. So you can play with it, and it will keep for about 24 hours in its fluffy state. You want to keep it in a nice plastic container that's covered. And then after 24 hours, it will go back to being more like regular slime. And you can play with it if you keep it covered for about 2 weeks before you have to throw it away. I'd love to know that you're all out there going to make some slime. Now you can see, friends, that I have my slime in a very nice sealed container. And there it is. It takes on the shape of whatever it's in. You can play with it. And after this, we're going to read the Cloud Book with words and pictures by Tomie dePaolo. So we learn a little bit about clouds today. And now we're going to read the Cloud Book with words and pictures by Tomie dePaolo. Almost any time you go outside and look up at the sky, you can see clouds. I can see some right now in my skylight. Clouds are little drops of water or ice hanging in the upper atmosphere high above the earth. And if you could hop on a bird and fly way up, you would see the whole earth covered with clouds. There are many different kinds of clouds. Some are high up, some are in the middle, and some are low down in the sky. The three main kinds are called cirrus, cumulus, and stratus clouds. You can tell them apart by the way they look and by where they are in the sky. Cirrus clouds are white and feathery, and they are the highest clouds. They are sometimes called mare's tails. Cumulus clouds are puffy and look like cauliflowers. They also have flat bottoms. They are always changing shape and are low down in the sky. And it says, this is a cloud and this is a cauliflower. Stratus clouds are low also. They look like wide blankets of gray and are sometimes called high fogs. Drizzle or snow flurries may fall from them. There are also many other kinds of clouds. They have longer names because they look like cirrus, cumulus, or stratus clouds mixed together in pairs. Cirrocumulus clouds are small, fleecy masses that are hard to see. They are very high up in the sky. Some people call them mackerel sky. The French call them moutons, which means sheep. Cirrostratus clouds are high up too. They cover the sky in thin, milky white sheets. When you look at the sun and moon through them, you can see a halo. Cirrostratus clouds are sometimes called bedsheet clouds. Altostratus and altocumulus clouds are found in the middle of the sky. Altostratus clouds look like sheets of gray or blue, and rain or snow may fall from them. Altocumulus clouds look like cirrocumulus clouds, but the puffs are much larger. They are gray or whitish, and if you walk underneath them, you might feel some drizzle or snow flurries. Nimbostratus, stratocumulus, and cumulonimbus clouds are low down in the sky. Steady rain or snow falls from nimbostratus clouds. They are easy to see because they are heavy and dark. Stratocumulus clouds look like rolls of blackish or bluish clouds, but they are not really rain clouds. They are often seen in winter. Cumulonimbus clouds are the kind of clouds you see during a thunderstorm. They look like mountains of very tall cumulus clouds. Fog is a cloud made of water droplets that form at ground level. It can come right into your front yard, especially if you live on a mountain. Up in the mountains, people give special names to clouds. One is called the banner cloud, another is called the boa cloud. And it says this boa is not a cloud, it is a snake. In the olden days, people looked at the clouds and saw things. The Native Americans saw thunderbirds in dark storm clouds. The ancient Greeks believed that Hermes, the messenger of the gods, who was also the wind, once stole the sun's cattle, which were clouds. And in Labrador, which is way up north, people believed that fog was caused by a white bear who drank too much water and burst. People saw giants, animals, ships, and castles in the clouds too. There are some sayings about clouds that help tell about the weather. For farmers, when the fog goes up the mountain hoppin', then the rain comes down the mountain droppin'. For travelers, evening red and morning gray set the traveler on his way. Evening gray and morning red bring down rain upon his head. If there are large clouds in the morning, people sometimes say, in the morning mountains, in the evening fountains. And sailors know that mackerel scales and mare's tails make lofty ships carry low sails. There are funny sayings too. If people don't seem to know what they're doing, other people say, he's in a fog, or she has her head in the clouds. And now, here's a very silly cloud story. Ta-da! It says, turn the page. The cloud enters the room. The cloud fills the room. The cloud leaves the room. The room. And it says, so you see, clouds are fun, silly, and very interesting. These are the little animals telling us this. And that is the end of The Cloud Book by Tomie dePaolo, both words and pictures. I hope that you enjoyed the slime tutorial, making cloud slime, and reading about the types of clouds that we see every day up in the sky. And I hope that you'll come back the next time for one of our learning videos. My name is Cindy, and I am one of the children's librarians at Portland Public Library in Portland, Maine. Thanks for coming by, friends. I hope to see you again soon.